Shahmad, spokesperson for the Kingdom Assembly of Iran, also daughter of activist Jamshid Shahmad, was kidnapped by the Ayatollahs in 2020 and was murdered in 2024. Ghazal, it's great to have you with us on The Rundown today. These images that have come out of Iran, they show American and Israeli flags burning. They show some fake dolls of U.S. President Donald Trump hanging in the streets of Tehran, chants of death to America, death to Israel. But from what you're hearing from ordinary Iranians, is the public mood different from the official narrative that's being put out today?
Absolutely. And I have to repeat what the Iranian people have said for 47 years. They don't see the Ayatollah regime as their government. They see it as a foreign occupation of their land. When the Ayatollahs came to Iran, they replaced our Iranian flag, they replaced our Iranian constitution, they replaced our language, they replaced our faith, they replaced everything. So the Iranian people are not the same as an occupation. The Ayatollahs are as foreign to Iran as they are to Israel, as they are to America. So what you see there is staged rallies that the regime needs to put out there to try desperately to show, especially after the world saw millions of Iranians going into the streets, risking their lives and being mown down by the regime, that they don't want this regime. So they're trying desperately to show stability. There are increasing reports from inside of Iran that the families of those that have been kidnapped, that have been tortured right now, are coerced to come and stand in these rallies. Otherwise, their loved ones will be executed, tortured, or raped. This is in no way a reflection of the Iranian people. The Iranian people have made it clear they're paying with their lives to say this is not our government, this is not our regime. We will take to the streets and do whatever is necessary to reclaim Iran and liberate it from this occupation.
Well, certainly paying with their lives. The reported death toll from these anti-regime protests already at 30,000. Some estimates from human rights groups say that number is likely way more from what we've seen at the beginning of this year. Ghazal, do the anti-regime voices inside Iran see these U.S. talks as hopeful or as dangerous?
It is clear that the people of Iran will not accept any deal that does not involve the complete surrender of this regime. That means either they're going out by coffins or they're going out by surrender in handcuffs. That is the only option that the Iranian people will accept. It's no more about what the negotiators on each side want. The regime has shown and the people have shown in these few days that the power of the people threatened the regime entirely. They had to bring in military equipment, martial law to hold in 90 million people and confine them to their homes. That shows they have no political standing, they have no military standing, they are outnumbered by the people, and the only way they can temporarily survive is by committing a genocide. The masses are so immense that this now constitutes a genocide of the Iranian people. The Israeli people are the best to understand when such mass atrocities happen to your people. That does not weaken your willpower to liberate yourself. That enforces it. Even though the Iranian people are right now understandably under shell shock, this is not the end of the revolution. This is the end phase of the regime. We cannot expect people who have been mown down to say, okay, we're done now, we're going back to our homes. After October 7th, Israel changed policies from defense to offense, rightfully so, understanding that this will not stop until they take care of Hamas and all of the jihadist forces that are trying to kill Israelis. The same is expected from the Iranian people. They're not sitting back and saying, we're done here. They're sitting back and they're mobilizing. You can already see in the schools, schoolgirls coming back into their classrooms and chanting for their imprisoned or killed classmates and saying, schoolgirls will die, but we will fight and reclaim Iran. So temporarily it has shifted, but they're waiting right now for the help that was promised by our president here in the United States. They're hoping their allies will come to their defense.
What is that help that you would like to see? You talk about the Iranian people waiting for their time to overthrow this regime. How could the United States help make that happen?
I think at this moment, it is very clear that the Iranian people are facing military army. So military has to go against military. We have seen in the 12-day war that Israel showed they're on the side of the liberating forces inside of Iran. If it wasn't for Qatar's pressure, we're sure that Israel would have continued to help the Iranian people. People are unarmed inside of Iran. That does not mean that we require military intervention or any kind of help. Even without any help, the Iranian people are determined to take this regime down. But we care, unlike our Islamist counterparts, we care about every single life that is taken. The people of Iran are facing two military pressures. One is the IRGC and one is the paramilitary Basij. Precision strikes on these two centers will help the Iranian people mobilize. That is what they're doing in Iran right now. They're strategically planning for the next phase. We have seen a video of a young Iranian go viral that took his own life just to deliver the message to President Trump and to all our allies outside. We did what we were supposed to do. You told us, go to the streets. You told us to protest. We did that. Now we're waiting for you. So the pressure is right now on the diaspora, on the community, on the international community to come to the help of the people that want liberty and freedom. This is not about enforcing regime change or bringing democracy. The Iranian people have been a free nation and are under occupation. What we need from the international community is to help them by taking out these military forces, and the Iranian people will be the boots on the ground that will do the rest.
Ghazal Shahmad, such a valuable voice to have with us, especially on a day like this. Ghazal, thanks so much for being with us on I-24 News today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.